What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Landon's Best Food and Life Hacks, where in today's episode, we're going to go to Walmart to blow things up. So let's get into it. In all seriousness, though, last episode I was explaining how I was going to do the fireplace, so that's what I'm going to do in this episode. So, we have an outside part of the fireplace right here that has a little box around it with a gable, and that's like where the fumes of the fire and like the smoke comes out. On the other side, I'm gonna have a thing made out of popsicle sticks that represents like a brickwork that's gonna jet out just a little bit. I'm gonna have a base to it and then a little mantle made out of popsicle sticks. And the thing is, once I have the second floor walls added on, because this is a second story, the actual brickwork extends up just a little bit into the second floor, so that'll be a continuation in another episode. That one I'll definitely join with another one, and I keep on saying that I'll join, say, two things together, but I never do. That's just because I run out of time in these videos, because these videos do get a little bit long if I try to do too many things at once. So we'll just stick with the fireplace for this episode. But yeah, I'll get into the design for this and we'll get into the video. So let's do that. So the back of this fireplace is like a giant box that's 3¼ inches tall and 3 inches wide. And what these are in actual houses is like the gas exhaust from the fireplace, and usually they aren't like this big, but I wanted it to be pretty big. And we'll have like a gable right here atop the box. So yeah, we'll get into a time lapse of me building out this outside part, and we'll do that in 3, 2, 1, now. So you might be wondering why I'm walling up the wall of the fireplace, and that's because of the indentation of where the actual fireplace sits in the house. If I waited until I walled up the house with the rest of the walls, I wouldn't really be able to reach in there and wall it up. It'd be really hard to, so I just decided to do it now instead of doing it later and saving myself some extra effort. So I hope that clears that up. Fireplace framework all done. Here's the back of it, and then this is what it's going to look like from the inside. This is what I meant by that indentation, and how it would be harder if I just do it now. It'd be easier, if I did it now than later, because we'll be able to wall that up. What these things are right here, these these popsicle sticks right here, they're to help when I put the little roof over the top, so they have something to connect to on the wall. So yeah, it's just a little extra support. So yeah, that's the fireplace. So now with the fireplace done, I want to talk about something because I've been saying, I think since video 7, even probably video 6, that the episode with the fireplace in it was going to be really special. And that's because I need a certain type of popsicle sticks. They're really thin, and I can only find them at a Michael's store near where I live. So let's see in a little bit why this video is going to be special. I'm going to have to drive all the way over to Michael's and pick up the popsicle sticks, and I won't just be using those thin popsicle sticks for the fireplace too, because in a lot of the windows on the house, like the window panes where there's a little bit of bar or whatever in between. Like for example, this window right here, how it's kind of thin right here, and on this one right here too. Since it's so thin, what I've done previously on my other house was, because these were kind of wide, I would cut it lengthwise so I'd fit them in. But always what happened was there'd be frays on the end that I'd cut, and it wouldn't be really even because it'd crack. So with the new popsicle sticks that I'm gonna be getting, they're about 1/4 of an inch wide, and I designed these to be 1/4 of an inch wide, so they'll fit really good on these. That way I won't have to cut into popsicle sticks and it won't look, bad. So those popsicle sticks won't be used just for the fireplace, but both the windows and the fireplace. And so I guess now I'm gonna go to Michael's. You didn't think I was leaving you. Let's go. I thought for sure that they would be in the popsicle stick section, but they were not. So I came to the soap making section and they were. Not the bed. Let's get it. So I got really lucky with getting these, because usually, like the last time I was here, they had a popsicle stick section with thinner popsicle sticks that looked like these, except they were rounded on the edges. But they weren't there when I was in, so I got really nervous and I thought maybe I'd had to go to Hobby Lobby or something, and I didn't want to do that because I was like across town. And the time-lapse portion of this video where I get here, it would be useless. So I'm lucky that I found these in the soap making section, because if I hadn't, then this part of the video would probably have been scrapped. So yeah, let's go back home and finish the video. So let's do that. Alright, so here's how these sticks are gonna work. So we're gonna put them just like that, and they're about perfect for this width right here. And another application in which I'm thinking about using these popsicle sticks for, or these stick stirrers for, is, and I've had a couple ideas about this for a while, but basically what I'm thinking is framing all the windows in the house, like around here and around here, including this too, because in real life people actually do that. When they build houses, they frame the windows like that, and it looks cool, so I might do that. But that's gonna be for the future once I do the outside. But for now, we're just gonna stick with walling it up on the inside, just like that, how I showed you. Let's get into one final time lapse of me making the base of the fireplace, and then the video will be around now. So let's get that in 3, 2, 1, now. Now with the fireplace completely done, I have that all framed up and everything, we can end the video. Let's see if I can get underneath. Yeah, you can see right there. You got the underneath part too. So that ended, looks pretty good. There's a little, I don't know what this is called, like a step or whatever. The fireplace looks good. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.